Nina arrives at Crimson and finds out from her assistant Madison that she had to cancel her meeting with Erica Kane and Enchantment. Nina is stunned, saying how difficult Erica is to get a meeting with and wondering why Madison would risk her wrath by backing out at the last minute. Nina walks into her office and finds Michael sitting in her chair. He says, "Because your boss needs to speak to you." Nina lets Michael know when an angry Erica calls, she'll forward her to him. He says, "Fair enough." Michael gets straight to the point and tells Nina he needs her help. He understands Nina has a connection with Congressman McConkey. Nina says her father did, but Tracy and Monica also have connections with him. Michael notes that Monica's health is poor, and he doesn't want to involve Tracy, so he needs her to arrange a meeting with him. When she asks why, Michael initially won't say. Nina realizes this is personal and needs more information before she can help him. Michael admits he needs the congressman to help his mother. Michael fills Nina in on what happened with Carly, and McConkey is on the House Oversight Committee and can put pressure on a rogue FBI agent. Nina says this sounds very Watergate-ish, but he says it's only illegal if money exchanges hands, and this is just a request. Nina asks if he's willing to be labeled a co-conspirator with her in possibly breaking the law to save Carly. Michael reminds Nina that Carly is only in this situation because of what happened in Nixon Falls, which is all on her. Nina says if she does this, will they finally be square? Michael promises that when his mother goes free, Willow will know her mother is responsible for saving Carly. Nina says he knows how to sweeten the deal, but if she does this, she wants peace with him as well. She is sick of the ugliness between them. Michael says getting a meeting with McConkey will be a good start at putting the past behind them. Nina points out that if this gets out, it would end Drew's campaign and tarnish McConkey's legacy. Michael says this is just a conversation they are discussing and asks if they have a deal. Nina says they have a deal and calls McConkey's personal cell. She tells him that she'll be in D.C. next week and thought about meeting him for lunch. When he agrees, she says she's bringing a friend he'll find interesting, and she knows he'll love him. At her place, Christina meets with Molly and gushes about the warm reception she's getting from people online after the interview with Perez. Christina asks Molly what she thought of the interview. Molly says she heard the responses have been very good, and many people found her sympathetic. Christina finds her choice of words odd. Molly says TG had some thoughts, and Christina asks what his problem is now. Molly won't speak for TJ, but to quell his concerns, she has brought papers for her half-sister to sign, which terminate her parental rights to this child. Christina can't believe this is her response to her pouring her heart out on TV. Molly notes she was always going to have to sign these papers and terminate her rights, and she's about to give birth, so why not sign the papers now while things are still calm? Christina asks if this is about Perez asking about the baby, and because she said it was private. Christina says the interview was about Allie, not this baby, and she didn't want to drag Molly and TJ into the interview. Molly says she made it appear this baby is hers. She couldn't have said she was acting as a surrogate. And now every lesbian on the internet is happy for her and Blaze. Christina says this is insane, but she can call Kelly Ripa with an exclusive about her sister's endometriosis and infertility. Does she want to become the public face of endometriosis? Molly tells her she's the one being ridiculous. Christina says she completely misunderstood her statement, but Molly orders her to sign the papers. Christina throws them down and says no. Molly says they agreed on this, so she has to sign the papers. Christina doesn't think it's the right time as there are issues that are at play now that weren't when they agreed to this. Christina argues that things are rocky between Molly and TJ, and what if they break up? Molly states that isn't going to happen, but Christina says all they do is fight lately. Molly yells they are fighting over her, and couples fight and make up, but Christina wouldn't know that. Molly snarks that all Christina has had is a string of failed relationships with men, a crush on a teacher she pushed away, and a fling with a woman in the closet until her mother outed her. Molly tells Christina she is so not equipped to be a mother.